Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. I'm absolutely thrilled you're here. Look, today I'm putting on my professional networking expert hat to share a closely guarded secret with you all. We're diving into the hidden return on investment of summer gifting. Yeah, summer. If you are just totally fed up with blowing a huge chunk of your budget on corporate gifts that just kind of vanish into the void, you're in exactly the right place. We're going to unpack a strategic masterclass on why a simple shift in timing can completely transform how you build and maintain relationships. Let's get right into it.
So, here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with the holiday gifting trap, then uncover the summer gifting advantage, look at strategic retention and recognition, figure out how to avoid European shipping nightmares, and wrap up with the Walwater gift solution.
Kicking things off with Section 1, the holiday gifting trap.
Let's be real for a second and challenge that standard corporate habit of waiting until the very end of the year to show appreciation. It's something we all do, almost on autopilot, but honestly, it might just be the absolute worst strategy out there. Ask yourself, why are your corporate gifts being forgotten? You spend the time, you allocate the budget, you pick out a gorgeous hamper, and then crickets. The impact is basically zero. Why? Well, because sending gifts when literally every single one of your competitors is doing the exact same thing guarantees your gesture gets lost in the noise. You are fighting tooth and nail for a tiny fraction of your recipient's attention during the absolute most chaotic time of the year.
Think about the contrast here. On one hand, you've got the crowded winter hamper. It's obligatory, it's totally expected, and it has this super narrow delivery window where it's competing with dozens of other gifts landing on the exact same desk. Talk about a crowded field. But on the other hand, we have the unexpected summer kickoff basket. There's no mandatory script here. It lands in a perfectly clear field for attention. Since there's no holiday obligation tying you down, it acts as a genuine, authentic signal that you truly value the relationship. You're basically telling them, hey, I think about you even when the calendar doesn't force me to.
Which brings us to Section 2, the summer gifting advantage.
Now let's see how this builds into a total paradigm shift for relationship building. Here is a massive psychological advantage. Summer is the only season that genuinely improves people's mood before a gift even arrives. Think about that for a second. Think about that collective exhale that happens when the weather finally warms up. People are making outdoor plans, the evenings get lighter, and moods are naturally lifted. A summer gift catches people during a moment of peak seasonal optimism. It basically gives all that good energy a physical form they can open up and enjoy right away.
So the crucial piece of the puzzle here is timing. When exactly do we execute this? Well, late May is when the season turns and that optimism really kicks in. But take a look at June. June is the absolute sweet spot. School is wrapping up, outdoor events are kicking off, and everyone's mood is wonderfully receptive. By late July, summer is well established. So you really want to aim for that June window, right before the mass exodus of August holidays starts and your recipient list totally thins out.
Moving right along to Section 3, strategic retention and recognition.
Let's pivot and look at the actual, tangible return on investment this strategy brings to your professional and personal networks. Who actually benefits here? Well, for clients and business partners, an off-season basket generates vastly more goodwill per dollar spent, simply because there's zero competition for their attention. It's a game changer. For distributed teams, it creates a highly tangible connection. A physical basket arriving at a remote worker's home signals that they are truly seen and recognized. For teachers and mentors, it's a rare premium gesture at the end of the school year that completely cuts through the usual sea of generic chocolates. And for friends and family, it's a direct expression of affection without all that heavy expectation management that comes with a birthday or a winter holiday.
Now for a really important operational pivot in Section 4, avoiding European shipping nightmares.
To make this work globally, we've got to talk logistics. This is a serious business operations discussion, guys, because if you get this wrong, your incredible strategy is going to completely backfire. If you're based outside the EU, say the US or the UK, and you try to send a gift basket into Europe, here is the incredibly painful reality of what usually goes down. Step 1. Import VAT, which can be up to 20%, gets slapped on at the destination. Step 2. The carrier adds a customs handling fee. And step 3, the absolute worst part, instead of a beautiful surprise, your recipient gets a payment demand. Seriously, think about how disastrous that is. You've just replaced a joyful summer moment with an administrative headache and a literal bill. No way! So, here is the strategic logistical hack to completely bypass that nightmare. If your shipping origin is outside the EU, you're looking at high import VAT, a massive risk of customs delays, and your recipient footing the bill. But
If you use a provider like Walwater Gifts, who are based right in Slovenia, inside the EU, everything changes. Bam! No import VAT, zero customs delays, the recipient experience is just pure, unadulterated surprise. Because it moves entirely on domestic logistics infrastructure, the gift arrives exactly as intended, as an actual gift.
Which perfectly tees up our final segment, Section 5, the Walwater Gift Solution.
Let's take a look at this ultimate, hassle-free solution for rolling out your summer strategy across 26 European countries. Notice the thematic coherence of the premium baskets Walwater offers. They aren't just chucking random items in a box, they have the perfect centerpiece for literally every relationship tier. You've got prestige champagne like Veuve Clicquot or Moët for those major VIP client milestones. You have premium red wine for that warm, classic European hosting vibe. There's casual craft beer for an energetic team kickoff. Warm personal baskets like blessings all around for mentors or family. And of course, luxury chocolates that pair seamlessly with all these drinks. It just proves that you can match the exact emotional register of your relationship to the specific gift you're sending.
Now, before you rush off to put this into action, let's run through the Walwater Summer Kickoff Checklist. This is your high-value, actionable playbook to make sure everything goes off without a hitch. First, target that June sweet spot we talked about. Second, match the basket tier to the relationship. Don't send a casual beer basket to a prestige corporate client. Third, have a clear occasion anchor, even if that occasion is just, hey, celebrating the start of summer. Fourth, write a highly specific, personal note. 3 genuine sentences to a real person land infinitely better than some generic corporate greeting. Fifth, guarantee your dispatch is EU-based to dodge those nightmare customs fees. Sixth, double-check dietary preferences. And finally, follow up with a quick delivery confirmation to close the loop and create a fantastic second touch point.
And that brings us to our final slide. If you are officially ready to stop fighting for attention in December and you want to start building real, tangible relationships when the competition is literally zero, visit sendgiftsineurope.com to order your Walwater Summer Kickoff basket. I want to leave you with this one provocative thought to chew on today. What profound networking and relationship building opportunity are you currently missing out on simply because you're waiting until December? Thank you so much for joining me for today's explainer, and I hope this strategy brings you some absolutely incredible results this summer.